Good day, everyone. Today, we will be discussing writing an editorial. Together, let's make learning English fun and easy. In the previous lessons, you learned to distinguish about the types of journalistic writing such as news report, opinion article, feature article, and sports news article. In addition, you also learn the difference between fact and opinion statements. Your knowledge about these lessons will help you to understand how to write an article about your opinion on current issue. There are different sections of a newspaper, and one of those is where you can read an editorial. Unlike news report, which are written based on facts, an editorial is usually written based from one's opinion. Today, you will learn to compose an editorial using your personal opinions. An editorial is an article that presents the newspaper's opinion on an issue. It reflects the majority vote of the editorial board, the governing body of the newspaper made up of editors and business managers. Components of editorial: introduction, body, and conclusion like other news stories. An objective explanation of the issue, especially complex issues. A timely news angle. Opinions from the opposing viewpoint that directly refute the same issues the writer addresses. Opinions from the opposing viewpoint that directly refute the same issues the writer addresses. Alternative solutions to the problem or issue being criticized. Anyone can gripe about a problem, but a good editorial should take a proactive approach to make the situation better by using constructive criticism and giving solutions. A solid and concise conclusion that powerfully summarizes the writer's opinion give it some punch. Four types of editorials will explain or interpret, criticize, persuade, and praise. Explain or interpret. Editors often use these editorials to explain the way the newspaper covered a sensitive or controversial subject. School newspapers may explain new school rules or a particular student body effort like a food drive. Criticize. These editorials constructively criticize actions, decisions, or situations while providing solutions to the problem identified. Immediate purpose is to get readers to see the problem, not the solution. Persuade. Editorials of persuasion aim to immediately see the solution, not the problem. From the first paragraph, readers will be encouraged to take a specific positive action. Political endorsements are good examples of editorials of persuasion. Praise. These editorials commend people and organizations for something done well. They are not as common as the other three. Let's do this. Rewrite the editorial statements in paragraph form in their proper order. The way of most desks. Student judges who inspected every room in connection with Operation Cleanliness found out that the most of the desk had scratches and or ink spots. One can hardly write on them without a thick sheet of paper for a pad. Outside the classrooms, some desks are placed for the students to sit on. Students really take advantage of them. They sit on top of the desk and place their muddy shoes on the seats instead. When the 220 new desks for passing line will be made available for the students' use, will they end up the way most desks go? Let's do this. Read the following statements carefully. Identify which type of editorial is being described in each number. Choose your answers from the box below. From the first paragraph, readers will be encouraged to take a specific position or action. This is to persuade. Immediate purpose is to get readers to see the problem, not the solution. This is to criticize. This type of editorial is not commonly used by writers. This is praise. This editorial gives readers knowledge and ideas about a particular topic or issue. This is explain. The main purpose is to commend people or organization for a good action done. This is praise. Let's do this. Read the editorial article below carefully. Answer the questions that follow. Attitude towards study. We are in school because we want to learn. Our study is for our own benefit and not to accommodate someone else. As such, we have to relate it to our own aims or ambitions in life. We should not think of study merely in terms of quizzes, recitations, homework, term papers, and reports. Putting evaluation upon it in terms of 5, 10, or 20 years from now will give it more meaning to us. The facts, ideas, and principles we acquire now are the stuff with which we will do our thinking in the future. Let's remember, too, that how we learn is sometimes more important than what we learn. An efficient working method will serve us throughout life, but many of the things we learn will just be forgotten. Being systematic about study will do a lot. Habit then comes to our aid. With just a few weeks to go before classes end, we hope these few reminders will result to a better attitude towards study. What is the title of the editorial? The title of the editorial is Attitude Towards Study. Is the author of the article mentioned in the article? No, the author of the article is not mentioned in the article. Does the conclusion suggest solution to the given issue? Yes, the conclusion suggests a solution to the given issue. Does the body include accurate information relating to the topic? Yes, it is include accurate information relating to the topic. Does the first paragraph ensure to include the most important information? Yes, the first paragraph ensure to include the most important information. Let's do this. Using the editorial outline below, try to write a simple editorial about the current situation that we are experiencing. Give your own title for your editorial. Use the guide steps in composing the content of your article. Globally, everything has stopped. Projects have been delayed, workplaces closed, and schools shut down. The world seems to have ground to a halt because of the novel coronavirus. A year had passed, and still we are on the same situation. Back to school during pandemic, are you favor or not of having again the face-to-face classes? Let's do this. Analyze the data given below. Write a news report in a paragraph form using the data on recent COVID-19 update. Title: COVID-19 Effect, Education Crisis. Introduction: Education is vital, so does our health. This pandemic brought us so much uncertainties, but for me, education should continue amidst our present situation now. Department of Education still trying to provide us a quality education through different learning modalities. Learners can choose from an online class, modular print, or blended learning. Despite this effort, I feel that it is not giving us a full learning of our subjects. Teachers are more capable and has mastery on explaining the subjects. Face-to-face class should be implemented even there is pandemic, given that we all follow strict monitoring minimum health protocols amended by the government. An editorial is an article that presents one's opinion on an issue. Editorial writers build on an argument and try to persuade readers to think the same way they do. Editorials are meant to influence public opinion, promote critical thinking, and sometimes cause people to act on an issue. In essence, an editorial is an opinionated news story. It is important to know that there are parts of an editorial. Introduction gives the lead explanation of the topic and may also include the answers for the WH questions. The body present your opposition, pull into other facts, give your stand regarding the issue by supporting it with reasons from strong to the strongest order. Lastly, the conclusion is where you write possible solutions to problems based on your own opinion. Thank you for watching. Till our next English lesson. Goodbye!